5 reasons no nation wants to go to fight with the US Army. When it comes to lethal weapons, the US Army has no shortage. Some may be too expensive, some too complex, and others may be desired by politicians and defense contractors, but not the troops on the field. Nonetheless, today's US Army can generate an astonishing amount of firepower and deliver it in a variety of settings, from small war counterinsurgency to big war mechanized combat. With that in mind, here are 5 of the best US Army weapons. Number 1. Boeing AH-64 Apache. Ironic it is that the best weapon of America's premier land force is an aircraft. But given the conflicts the US military has recently fought and is likely to fight, air power is the most decisive factor. Equipped with a 30mm cannon, Hellfire missiles, and sophisticated sensors, the Apache combines speed, firepower, and range that allows the Army to strike enemies long before they come within firing distance of Army ground troops. It's equally useful at hunting down insurgents or decimating enemy armored columns. The Apache has fought well in conflicts, from Desert Storm to the current Afghan war. Perhaps more important, the Apache is air power that the Army itself controls, rather than having to rely on the Air Force or Navy aircraft for close air support. An attack helicopter is not, and will never be, a substitute for infantry on the ground. Number 2. M1 Abrams. Whether the M1 Abrams is the best tank in the world depends on who you talk to, and more important, what country they're from. But it is indisputably among the world's best. The M1 Abrams is a 3rd-generation American main battle tank designed for modern armored ground warfare by General Dynamics Land Systems. One of the heaviest tanks in service, nearly 68 short tons, almost 62 metric tons. It introduced several features later used on other tanks, including a multi-fuel turbine engine, sophisticated Cha-Bam composite armor, a computer fire control system, and separate ammunition storage in a blowout compartment, and NBC protection for crew safety. Number 3. M109A6 Paladin. The US Army's hard-hitting, self-propelled howitzers have taken a backseat in America's recent small wars. Nonetheless, they remain highly potent weapons. The Paladin is the latest version of the venerable M109 self-propelled gun. It can shoot a 155mm shell up to 20 miles using rocket-assisted projectiles. It can also fire the GPS or laser-guided Excalibur shell. The Paladin artillery system is operated by a crew of 4, a commander, driver, gunner, and loader. The Paladin is able to operate independently with no external technical assistance. The crew are able to receive mission data via a secure voice and digital communication system, compute the firing data, automatically unlock the cannon from the travel lock, point the cannon and fire, and move to a new location without external technical assistance. The Paladin M109A6 fires the first round from the move in under 60 seconds. The shoot and scoot capability protects the crew from counter battery fire. Number 4. TOW Anti-Tank Missile. Russia, or the Soviet Union, seems to be the king of anti-tank missiles, though this probably reflects the pattern of arms sales, as well as how great a threat Western-designed armor posed to Russia and its clients. so it is easy to forget that the US Army is no slouch either at the anti-tank missile game. The Army's TOW, tube-launched, optically tracked, wire-guided anti-tank missile is still going strong after nearly 45 years of service. The newer TOW-2B comes in several versions, including a bunker-busting missile, as well as the Aero model, which explodes above a tank to penetrate its thin top armor. Number 5. M2.50 caliber machine gun. It may sound strange to classify an 80-year-old machine gun as one of the Army's best weapons, but the fact is the M2 Madus is still blasting away after nearly a century, and countless wars is testament to the fact that it is a remarkable gun. Developed when Franklin Roosevelt had just become president and Hitler was just taking power in Germany, the M2 has seen service all over the world as an anti-aircraft, anti-vehicle, and anti-personnel machine gun that's closer in power to a small cannon. A recently upgraded version, the M2A1, features a quick-change barrel and a night flash suppressor.